What is up, everybody? It is your boy Naga back with some more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and boom! Season 1 reloaded January 14th. They dropped a patch last night for most of us, and I'm going to talk a lot about that in this video. Also, drop a like and a sub if you are not subbed to the channel right now. Thank you so much to everybody that supported the previous video. I think I got the most views I ever got on Call of Duty on this channel, and I'm so happy about that. I also gained a bunch of subs, so thank you so much to everybody that dropped by the channel. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Now, Season 1 Reloaded, I'm not going to talk about the zombie stuff. That'll probably be in another video if I do talk about some zombies or about any of the weapon stuff and all that. Mainly, my video today is going to be talking about League play. This gameplay is a 62-12 elimination gameplay on Raid, on Dom, with the FAMAS. I absolutely tore the enemy team to shreds on this game mode. I don't know how I got into this lobby. The reason why I showed you the pregame lobby, I don't want any misconceptions. I don't want anybody to think that I'm doing any funky stuff, you know, reverse boosting, any of that. No, you can clearly see I'm solo queuing. I got into this lobby somehow. You can see my COD tracker. I'm not reverse boosting. I'm not going into games and dying 50, 60 times to get into easier lobbies. I'm just playing the game. I'm just saying, you know, this is the kind of lobby you get sometimes. Now, let's get into the topic of today's video, Season 1 Reloaded. And what I'm going to talk about today is League play. Specifically, League play. And my hopes and my fears for League play. First of all, the biggest thing that I hope that we get for League play in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is the GA agreements. Now, the gentleman agreements that the pros have, I hope they actually make those into a rule set for Black Ops Cold War. Because here's the thing, this game is not balanced for competitive gameplay. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not. There's too much broken stuff in this game. There's too much overpowered stuff in this game for it to be competitively viable. That's why the pros have GAs and they ban stuff that is broken so that you can increase the skill gap and make it as balanced as possible when it comes to competing competitively. Well, I just said competing competitively. Isn't that kind of like an oxymoron? I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. You know, I hope the GAs that the pros have are in League play playlists as a rule set, because if not, it's just going to be everybody using, you know, all the shotguns, all the tac rifles, you know, using the snipers on hardpoint, which is going to be a pain in the ass, and using, you know, the super fast ADS with no flinch. Trust me, if you don't think that shit is broken, play on PC. Okay, some of the dudes out here with no flinch and super quick ADS times, it is a pain in the butt to deal with them. And even then, when you're playing on console, the guys with aim assist, you know, one hit kills and aim assist. I've never understood that, you know, that concept. Like, if you're using a one hit kill weapon, you shouldn't get any aim assist, period. You know, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the snipers should be allowed in League play? Or if they are to be allowed, do you think that they should get nerfed in League play so that we can have a fairer competition instead of just, you know, getting one hit by a sniper rifle at any range, and no matter what you do, even if you put a couple of shots into them to try and throw up their aim and beat them, they still just kill you immediately? Because let's face facts, no matter how much you want to talk about, you know, beat the sniper at your game and not his game, and try to outplay him and outmaneuver him, there are going to be situations where you just can't do that. There are going to be some maps where you just can't do that. There are going to be some maps where you have to challenge the snipers, and with there being no flinch and with things like perks like tac masks, it's going to be a pain in the ass to try and defeat a sniper. You know, when you talk about other games like Counter-Strike, and I'm going to compare to Counter-Strike because to me, Counter-Strike is the premier first-person, competitive first-person shooter, right? CS has things like flashbangs. We do have them in COD, but the thing is, you don't have perks in Counter-Strike. If you flash a sniper in CS and it hits him, he's not going to be able to magically shrug it off. It's going to stun him and give you an opportunity to push. So maybe banning tac mask could be a good thing in competitive. Another thing is that in CS, you don't get to bring a loadout. Everybody starts off the same, and you have to buy your loadout. And if you die, you lose everything, which is a big balancing factor. That's why snipers can be so powerful in games like Counter-Strike and Valorant, but it's not the same in Call of Duty, because in Call of Duty, if I kill somebody who's using the Tundra, he's just going to respawn in the next round with the Tundra again. It's not going to shift the balance of the game if I kill somebody who's using a sniper, which probably would be the most expensive weapon if they did an economy system. And that's why I do believe that maybe the right idea would be to nerf the snipers a little bit to bring them in line with the other weapons in terms of league play and competitive. But if they don't want to do that, then I guess the GA is our only option. If they don't do the GA, then it's gonna be a pain in the butt to play league play. I'm just gonna predict that right off the bat. League play is going to be absolutely ass. And watch this, you know, hey, drop a like just for this, you know, a best play from your boy. I'll tell you, man, I'm running through these fools in this lobby. It feels great. I'm not gonna lie. You know, playing sweaty games is fun and all, but when you get these kind of games where you're just clearly the best player in the lobby, it's still a lot of fun. And I just hope that, you know, matchmaking takes some pity on me and doesn't throw me into, you know, the craziest lobby it can find me for the next few games. But if that does happen, you know, I'm just gonna go through and see what I can get. The second issue in today's video that I want to talk about when it comes to league play, this is a bit of a downer, and I don't like making content on negative things too much, but I feel like it has to be addressed. You know, the lack of anti-cheat is only going to make league play incredibly toxic, and here's why. Hackers are in every competitive game. Cheaters are in every competitive game. You talk about Counter-Strike, you talk about Valorant, you talk about Rainbow Six Siege. I tell you, I've played all these games and there are hackers in every single one of them. But the difference between those games and Call of Duty is that those games have a working anti-cheat system. And even then, some hackers still do slip through the cracks. Rainbow Six Siege had a notorious hacker issue in the last year, I believe one of the seasons, where, you know, they basically said our strategy is that we're going to do a big ban wave instead of banning every individual hacker, which, you know, I guess it's great for a long term, but while that season's going on, a lot of players will quit and get pissed off, and it's just not healthy for the game in that short term. I'm not sure how it affects the game long term because, you know, as you know, I'm not playing Siege anymore. My thing with Siege was that I was only going to play it as long as Call of Duty was boring, which was what Modern Warfare was. Once I got Cold War, I decided I liked the game, so I haven't really touched Siege in a few months. Actually, I've been playing pretty much Cold War exclusively in terms of first-person shooters, and then other games that I've been playing have been, you know, RPGs. I've played Cyberpunk, I played some of The Witcher, you know, some indie games. I played some Mount & Blade even, and that game is so much fun. You know, drop a like if you play Mount & Blade, if you enjoy Mount & Blade just like I do, or if you play it, maybe you want to get together and play some multiplayer sometime, let me know. I'm totally down to play some Mount & Blade. That game is so much fun. But back on the topic today, back on the subject, I do believe that something needs to be done about these cheaters. Either Activision needs to fork out the cash for a anti-cheat. I don't know which one would be the best. Maybe those of you who are watching who are more educated on this subject can maybe give a suggestion in the comments, or maybe go on Reddit and say, you know, which anti-cheat you believe is the best one. For me personally, anything that gives us some form of safety net over the cheaters is gonna be golden, because at this point we don't have anything to stop people from cheating in this game. They can get banned after the fact, but there's nothing that would stop them from, you know, just keep playing with a different account. Not only do you need anti-cheat, you also need to start being more aggressive in the bans. Ban their account, ban their IP address, ban their hardware, you know, their hardware ID. Make it as difficult as possible. It's not about, you know, stopping cheaters, period. It's about making it as difficult as it can possibly be for them to cheat so that they don't do it. Because if somebody has to make a choice between, well, if I want to cheat and I get caught, I need not only to buy the entire game again, but I need to buy, you know, a whole new computer or a whole new graphics card, all this other stuff that I need to buy, and I'm gonna need to buy, you know, another account and spoof my playthrough VPN, spoof my IP address. Like, that's a lot of stuff that you need to do over and over again. Like, make it as inconvenient as possible for people to cheat so that they don't do it, so that, you know, we don't get as many cheaters. League play, I'm gonna call it right now, league play is chalked, okay, if we don't get anti-cheat. If it doesn't come, it is chalked. It's done. And that's not even talking about the dudes who are cheating with Cronus ends. That stuff, it's a lot harder to detect, it's a lot harder to stop, and I feel for them. You know, for the console players, they're gonna be like, I'm gonna turn off crossplay. You're just gonna end up playing against a bunch of Cronus Zen sweats who are cheating just as much as PC people on who are hacking. And for those of you saying that Cronus Zen cheaters are not as bad as hackers on PC, look up any videos that you can find on Cronus Zen. I can tell you, it is some cheese. I've seen, you know, just from a cursory Google search, Cronus Zen aimbot, right? It showed me a YouTube account that is basically promoting these cheats and hacks, playing on Warzone on a controller and having zero recoil. His aim is being tracked for him. His opponents running on the screen are being tracked for him automatically. It's like he's got auto aim in those old GoldenEye style games. It's not as powerful as a hard aimbot on PC. I agree. But if you think someone who's using these cheats isn't gonna absolutely stomp you, because they are. They don't have to put in any effort. They don't have to put any control. It doesn't take any skill. It's all being done automatically for them. If anything, it's better than an aimbot, because with an aimbot, you're gonna get banned so quick if a lot of people report you if you're super obvious about it. But with these cheats, you can hide it a lot better. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Do drop a like and a sub if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see in the next one, what you want me to talk about, or any gun challenges you want me to try. I'm currently trying to get this FFAR up to the max level during this double XP weekend so that I can try and get it gold. There's a bunch of other stuff that I want to do in this game as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Naga. Peace out.